happening now. So we're going to have this activity. So get ready. You can turn on your camera now, or first you can go and look for an object that has some kind of story, okay? Something that is meaningful to you. Look around, and you'll find one. Okay, I'm going to pick something that is not that meaningful, but has a story, and I will uh, let you see it, okay? It's nothing, it's this. You see this? Okay, it's a comic flower, but it has a story. There was one day when I was turning, I think it was like 38 years old, maybe. And I got into my house, and when I arrived to my house, there was a big, nice surprise party from all the teachers that work with me. So they gave me this big card with this flower and other flowers and other things. They gave me a video, and it was something really nice. And we had a good time with a barbecue at my house. Okay, so that will be my story, and this is my object. So I want you to look for an object where you can tell me a story. Okay, some kind of anecdote. Sorry, some kind of anecdote, something that was meaningful to you, that reminds you something. It could be a photograph, it could be anything. Okay, but try not to bring me your cell phone. Okay, unless it has a story. So right now we'll give you 2 minutes to go and look for that object. Okay, stand up from your place. If it is not next to you, go bring an object that has a story, because we're going to start with that. Okay, look for an object. Look for an object, and you have to tell me the story of that object. Is it clear? Yes? Yeah, yeah. Okay, we're going to start like this. Think, look around. Look around. There must be something. There must be something that you can tell me a story about. Well, we're going to practice our speaking today with this activity. So go around, look for your story, your object that you can tell me a story. Okay? Are you ready? People sitting down and chill. So that means that you have your object right there next to you. If you don't, go pick it up. Okay, go pick it up. This is our first activity today. And until you do that, for people that have your cameras off, please turn your camera off. Actually, I have a meeting today with the director, and he just remind me that again. So it's very important that your cameras are on, that I can see more than your forehead, not just your forehead, your whole face, please. And if you have a very dark space, that's not usually Ricardo, but now Ricardo has a very dark space. Turn on the light, Ricardo, and let me see. Okay. So ready? Somebody is ready? You already have the object? Nicolas, you're right there. So I guess your object is with you. Maybe your glasses. You have your object
I mean,
right there.
I was going to pick up my guitar, but my brother is in my room in a kind of meeting or something like that, so I can't go in.
Okay. So, ready? Ready? Okay, whoever wants to start. Okay, I already told my story. And today we're going to read lots of strange stories. Yeah? But let's tell regular stories now, unless you have a strange story. Kevin, are you ready, Kevin? You have your object with you? Okay, so there we go. We're going to start with Kevin.
I got this object like 5 years ago. I conseguí. I
got it. I got it.
I got it in the Puyo.
Okay.
En Puyo. No sé qué más podría decir.
What did you do in Puyo? Why did you go to Puyo? Were you on vacation? Tell us your the story.
I'm going to a vacation.
Okay. With whom?
Vacation.
Who was with you? Who was with you in your vacation?
Cool. With my family. My family.
And what did you do?
What you do? I know people explore unknown place.
You know the place. Did you do any extreme activity?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you do?
No sé. No sé cómo se llama.
I help you. What do you do? Like in the water, the mountain? What did you
In the
do?
mountain. In the
In the
mountain.
Okay, so you
Mm.
hike. You climb the mountain. You went hiking. Okay, that's called hiking. Hiking would be escalar.
Hiking is cabalgar, subir,
Ajá.
subir,
Escalar. Ajá.
escalar.
Yeah, so there you have hiking. Okay, okay, good. Yeah, because usually in the Amazon we have these extreme sports. Okay, thank you, Kevin. So Kevin was the first person to tell the story. Now, okay, now Nicolas, go ahead. Then Paula. We have volunteer, but Nicolas, then Paula, then get ready Fernanda, then Maria. Okay.
Is it called the
Okay.
or not?
Well, I think Darwin is talking, I think.
No,
I don't
nobody's
know.
talking.
I was hearing someone.
Oh, no, yes.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
It could be my pet's story or
Yeah, it could be, but you have to show us your pet. So be ready to pick your pet up and show it to the camera. It could be.
it's okay.
Of course. Go ahead.
Okay, so it's my guitar. Let's imagine I have my guitar right here. I was in fourth grade. I was very young, and I had my best friend. His name is Juan Jose, and so he started learning guitar and started bringing the guitar to school. And so I was like, "Yo, let me try it." So I tried it. I kind of fell in love with it, and I got my guitar. I borrowed it from my cousin. He had one, never used it, so I like stole it. And then I started learning. I was self-taught. Everything I learned was on YouTube. That's all I ever did. Like I never paid for anything. Everything was on the internet, so there was no reason for me to pay. And yeah, I started learning. And then I got my electric guitar. Um, it was very cheap. It was not good at all, but it helped me. And then I got another guitar, a better guitar. And yeah, I've always been a rock fan. My favorite band is Journey. I don't know if you know that band. And yeah, that's the story.
Okay, good. And you play by yourself or you have like a group of people that you play with?
Nah, in school we used to have a band, but we played like twice and it died.
That's it.
But I've
Okay.
always played on myself.
Okay, okay, good story. That's it. So everything was free, including the guitar, because you stole the guitar from your cousin. Okay,
Exactly.
Paula, let me hear your story.
My important object is that medal. It's right?
Okay, okay, yes, Amela.
Yes. Well, I won this medal in 2019 or 2020. I don't remember. When I was still playing basketball, but now I don't play more. But the most important, well, the funny part of this story is that in this game, I I I don't know how to say me caí,
I
fell,
fell.
fell. I fell and sprained my left, my ankle left.
Your
Yes,
left
and
arm
after that, I spent 1 month in a cast, yeso,
with a cast.
yeso,
Uh-huh.
with cast. Uh-huh.
Okay, so it was a medal with a lot of effort.
Yes.
Okay. You know, I don't have it. I don't know where it is, but I have a swimming medal of third place
Yes.
among 4 people because the person in fourth place was swimming like The regular
Slow?
style, I don't know how to say. She was swimming like I don't know what's the name of the regular one instead of swimming
Okay.
like butterfly. So she was
Okay.
disqualified. So actually, I was the last person in that, but I received a medal. That has been the most embarrassing medal in my life. Okay, so let's continue now with Fernanda.
Okay, the thing that I'm going to show you, you maybe think that I'm a little bit materialistic, but I'm not. Uh, the thing is my graduation dress that you can see right here. My parents bought me that when I was 17 or maybe 18 years old. And for me, the meaning of the dress is that the ending of my childhood and the beginning of my adult life. So I think that that's the most important thing for me.
Okay, good. I'm not materialistic at all, Fernanda. Very meaningful. Okay, Marianne.
Okay, my value object is a stuffed rabbit. Um, my grandmother gave it to me as a thing that I managed to be the life span that the doctors gave my science. I was born at 6 months and weighed very little.
Okay, so you were born at 6 months.
Yes.
Okay, and that was a gift from your grandma to celebrate that
Yes.
you were okay. Okay, that's very very small, very very small. I can't imagine um like the size. Okay, good, Mariana. And now you're here and you're healthy, right? So that's something to celebrate. Thank you. Let me continue with Dante. Ready, Dante?
Hi, you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Now I can
Have a
hear you.
photo.
Oh, okay, okay. There you go. Ah, that's the photo that I was asking the other day. Yes, nice. Okay.
With my grandmother and my aunt. Uh, Cancun and before, no, and after, and in it's a park. It's
I hear you cut just little part. It's
and
like I hear you, then I don't hear you, then I hear you again. So it is like that. Dante, for your oral test, use your phone. Okay, for the oral test, use your phone so you don't have any trouble with the audio. Okay. I understood that you went to Mexico with your grandma and your mother, your parents,
my aunt.
and your aunt. Okay. Okay. And then you went to a place where you can swim with the dolphin. What was the name of the place?
Shall have.
Can you repeat? I can't hear you. I couldn't hear that. Okay, so you will have to send me a message if we cannot fix that. Okay, send me a message to WhatsApp with your story so I can hear. But I saw the picture, so thank you. Thank you, Dante. Let's continue with Elizabeth.
Okay, my object is a pin. I don't know if you can see it.
What is that?
A pin.
A pin. Okay.
Yes. Well, at Disney, there is a way to collect them. And I had one pin of Piglet of Winnie Pooh,
Okay.
which I got on, but okay, which when I got on a game, I didn't realize that I dropped it, and it was one of my favorites. So my dad brought me another one. That this is the new one, and of Mulan. because she is like the favorite princess that we both share. So now this is an important thing for me.
Okay, very good, Elizabeth. Right. Let me see. Ricardo. Ricardo, I think Ricardo is having dinner. Ricardo, are you ready? Yes. Okay.
In my case, Benjamin.
Okay.
This is my friend.
Okay. It's big.
Okay, is in this case it's a small story to tell because he's adopted. So in the case I find him to Duran and is so have a problem with his skins. A lot of could be infected. So I try to help him as most I can with medicine, go to the doctor to see how can I help. So in the case, uh, all of them tell us that he don't have an opportunity to live. So it's a difficult point to can talk, but he's still alive and he's good. So have a behavior. It's a bipolar dog. So
Okay.
and the times we could be okay, and another times hate all or everybody. So it maybe could be to the stress to stay in the street, to the people hit him. So maybe could this behavior affect him?
Okay. How
So
long ago you found it?
1 year.
1 year ago. Okay. With the love of your family, he would change. Now,
Not a lot to say, but
yeah, it's
he
good, I think, right? Because it's like dogs stop trusting people when they are
yeah.
mistreated. And then I guess they would trust again when they're treated fine. Okay, thank you, Ricardo, for your story. A nice story. Damaris. Okay, people remember
Okay.
cameras on. Tell me, Damaris.
Okay, this is a needed avocado
Okay.
that I have had since last year. A friend gave it to me for my birthday. She gave it to me because I have a small obsession with things that have avocados in them. For example, this
Okay.
and this. It's
Okay, so do you like to eat avocado? Yes. Okay. Well, I did. Good. Good. Damaris. You're going to show me some more. Okay. So if you want to give something to Damaris, now we know what we should give her. Now, Corina, are you ready? Corina is doing something. Let me go. Okay. Are you
Okay.
okay?
My object is my pet, so I can go next.
Okay. Okay. Who has an object ready? Wendy, are you ready? Okay, then Jimmy.
Me first,
Okay, who goes
or
first?
Wendy. Wendy.
Okay, go ahead, Wendy.
I do not know and understand this activity. I
You're
have to
not
talk
ready?
about the important object.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Understandable. Well, I won't show them to you, but these are my children's levels. And for me, they are an important object and memory because science they represent the three most exciting experience of my life during the birth of my three children.
Okay, so
Yeah.
they are the
Neighbors. Yeah.
yeah. Okay, you have them right there.
Piensa con el cordón umbilical.
Yes, that's what you have right there. Okay.
Well, I won't show them to you.
Okay, so you have 3 kids, Wendy?
Three children.
How old are your children?
Yeah. Excuse me?
Yeah, can you tell me how old are your children?
My oldest children is she is 18 years old.
18?
18. 18. 18. Súper grande.
Yeah.
And the boy is 14 years old. And the youngest children she's 5 years old.
5 years old.
My 6. In my
May.
6.
So you have 18, 14, and 6.
6.
Almost 6. Okay. That's a big difference between one and the other. That's very,
He's the best.
yes. Mine are together. I have 14, 12, and 8. Those are my 4 children.
Yes. Yes.
Your children are older than mine, Wendy. Oh my God. Okay. Continue now with Jimmy. And then Emilia, okay?
Okay, my favorite, or I don't know, important object is this constitution, because have a nice story. In school, I used to I used to have my hair very long. And obviously in high school, like anybody let you have the long hair. And since high school, I knew that I want to be a lawyer. My father gave me this constitution, and like I went to the rectora. I don't know how to say it in
Okay, it will be
English.
constitution and principal.
Yeah, I went to the principal and like I talked to her and I showed her the articles of the Constitution that said that I can go with my long hair to the high school. Like it doesn't it doesn't help me in anything bad. The story of this is like this is the same constitution I still using right now that I am in 7th semester of the law school. And yep, that's it.
Oh, that's a good story. That's a good story. You're trying to make a revolution at school.
Yeah.
I like this story. Okay, good, good. Now, first Emilia, then Corinne. Okay, go ahead, Emilia.
Well, my object is a green bike.
Okay.
I had a bike for 10 years that I used to pound or train every day. But last year, someone get into my condominium.
My apartment building.
Yes, my apartment building, and stole my bike. And this was the only thing that he let me. So I keep in my bed.
So that's a sad story, Emilia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Why they left that? Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're taking incomplete bike. Okay, Corina, ready?
Yes.
Touch the pet.
She's her.
Okay.
Her name's Abby. Okay, she's a Chihuahua. She's actually pregnant.
and it's my first pet, so it's difficult because it's my first pet, so I have to pay everything at the veterinarian. So I never have that experience. She's very emotional. She's a little aggressive when she meets new people, as whatever Chihuahua. And Abby, she is in some ways very similar, like me. So I like that. And when I go to work, she cries a lot, but she has a company. And I like that. For me, is the best pet ever. And I think that I never have another pet like her. Yeah, just
She
that.
has a company or she keeps you company?
She keeps a company.
She keeps
Another
because she
Chihuahua.
keeps me
She
company.
keeps
Me
company.
company. Yeah,
Yes.
because if you say she has a company, it's like I thought you were going to talk about another dog that was with her. Okay, what's the
Okay.
name? Do you repeat?
Abby.
Abby? My dog is
Uh-huh.
called Abby. Also, yeah, I have a schnauzer.
Good.
And her name is Abby also. Okay. I heard it, but I wasn't sure. Alexander, wait, Alexander is having his supper. Let's finish.
I'm
Are you
here, I'm
ready?
here.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Well, I don't know what were you talking about, but I heard some
You need
interventions.
to
So
pick an object and tell me
yeah,
the
I have
story.
my object here.
That's
So this one,
okay.
it's Grow. I love everything about Star Wars. I have like a lightsaber in my room. I'm not in my room right now, and I have like 5 action figure. I put action. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
that's okay.
okay.
Action figure. Mhm.
Okay. And a funny fact, it's like 30 minutes ago, I bought a new action figure. So it's right here with me, but I'm gonna say that this is my favorite object right now because my girlfriend gave me to me in my last birthday. So
Okay.
it's kind of important right now.
Okay, very good, Alexander. Now, I don't know, Darwin, are you ready? Do you have your pet next to you?
Yes, miss. My pet.
Okay, show it to us.
He's my pet.
Okay, we have another Chihuahua right there.
Okay, she's my pet. Is Chihuahua. Her name is Moon Luna.
Oh,
We bought her cheap because they needed to sell all the pets to a friend of my wife. She is 3 years old. I don't know. She's a very playful. Se dice juguetona, playful.
yeah, that's okay. She's playful.
But sometimes she is brave. Es corajuda, brava. No sé.
Okay, so you can say aggressive or she gets mad.
With the childrens.
Yes.
She likes to be with me all the time when I arrive from work and sleep. No sé cómo se dice junto, next to me. I take it on all my trips. My children love it. That's it. I don't know.
Okay. Okay, very good. Yeah, Chihuahuas are like that. They don't like small children. They get a little angry. Okay, I don't see anybody else, but I would call Mayerly. Are you ready, Mayerly? Oh, that's right. If you're eating people, you can eat in front of the camera. I have no problem, but keep your cameras on. Yeah? Go ahead.
Okay. It's a medal milagrosa. Medalla.
Okay.
Bueno, when I was 12 years old, my aunt Rocio went to a long time. So she got me a medal.
Gave
A medal.
Gave. Gave me.
Gave me a mail. And see today, it's always have me watch me.
Okay, so you always use it?
Pardon?
You use it all the time, you wear it?
Yes, I always.
Okay. Okay. Now, let me see who's ready. Ginger, are you ready? You have your object?
Yes.
Do you know? Yeah, okay. Good.
Do you see?
Yeah? Is
Yeah,
that a Coliseum?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 1,000 piece puzzle of the Roman Coliseum, which is important for me because it's my first time I do it and combine to complete it before going to the university. I think will help me to the distress. I have a little more passion. For now, I only need the sky and the most of the is assembled. Yep.
It's a puzzle? A puzzle, that's what you say?
Yes.
It's a 3D puzzle or a 2D puzzle?
No sé cómo decirlo.
2D flat? Flat?
Yes, flat.
Okay. Okay, nice. That's what. Go ahead, you can do it. You can complete it. Let me continue. Ingrid, are you ready? Do you have your object?
I mean,
Okay.
yes.
Show it.
My important object is my cell phone.
Okay.
My project is my cell phone because it is means of communication with my mother. She is in another country and I can call her through her cell phone every day. That makes me happy because she is my life. Who has been with me in the book and bad times. My grown warrior.
Could you repeat the last part?
Ella es mi, como diría, mi cable a tierra.
Ah, okay. I don't know how to say that. That it's like an equivalent expression in English. I'll find that out. Okay, now you gave me homework. Okay, Ingrid, where is your mom? In which country?
España.
Spain. Okay, your mom is in Spain. Okay, okay, good. Now let me see who else here. Hugo, are you ready, Hugo? Did you speak? Or I'm missing Hugo, Nayeli, Gonzalo. Okay, okay, Hugo, go ahead. I don't know, I know you're not home, but I don't know if you have an object that you can show us. Or if not, just tell the story. Okay, so when you arrive, let me know, okay? Let me know when you're home. Nayeli, are you there? Nayeli, or Gonzalo? Okay, Nayeli. Are you ready?
A ver. Yes. No puedo voltear a ver aquí. No sé si se
Okay.
ve.
Is that your dog? Or is a thing?
Dog. Ay, no sé si no se alcanza. Déjame ver
Yeah,
del otro lado. Ay, mejor. Es que es por lo que está la cámara desenfocada. Déjeme.
Okay, tell me what is it? Because I see something like a duck, but I don't know if it's in the head of the dog.
A ver. Ay.
Ah, okay.
Este de aquí no sé si se ve.
Yeah, it's a toy, right? A toy?
Patito.
Ah, yeah, it's a duck. Okay, okay.
em, es es un patito, se podría decir, o sea, my story with the duck.
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 Okay.
Is that one day I was going to buy a spare part for my mother's motorcycle, and I saw the duck that they had on the side of the commercial window. So I like it. I bought it, and few days later, my dog destroyed it. And no signs. I came to Cuenca. I bought the dog again for my baby stories.
Okay. So it's a duck. You say it like this, a duck.
Es
Yeah?
un patito duck.
Yes,
¿No dice
not,
duck?
not duck, but duck. That will be the
Ah, yeah, duck.
pronunciation. Okay, duck. Okay. I got it, Nayeli. I understood the story. So you bought it was destroyed, you bought it again. Okay, now it's your baby. Your baby's dog. Okay. Nayeli, how old is your baby? Microphone.
Again,
How old is your baby?
my baby is the 1 years.
1 year old.
Sí.
Yes, I can
Yeah.
hear. Okay, Nayeli, thank you. Gonzalo, are you ready?
Yes, me.
Okay, tell me your story.
A very special iron I have is this cup.
Okay.
It was given to me by David Benavides. He is a boxer in the USA, but give it to me in Mexico. I go to know him because he is a cousin of my best friend. Um, and really, I don't box, but I like to watch the fight.
Okay. And you were watching a fight that day when he gave you the tap? He was.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, okay. And did he win?
The 25 and 18 win and 2 ¿cómo se dice perder?
Okay,
Lost.
so he fought 20. Okay. Okay, thank you, Gonzalo. That's an interesting story. And I'm just missing. Oh, Aaron is not here yet. Then I have Andres not here yet. And also missing Adam. Just okay, people. So let's continue. Thank you for your stories. The point is to keep practicing telling stories spontaneously. Okay, not thinking too much about it. Just say it. Some people still work on fluency, work on pronunciation, but it's something that develops little by little. Okay, just push any fear afraid and just go for it and speak. Okay, that's what I want you to do. Okay, to keep in your mind. It doesn't matter if I made a mistake. I just have to try. So let me share my screen now. And today we're going to start unit 12. Yeah, we're really close to finish. And today we're going to talk about different stories. These are stories that are strange but true. Okay, and you have told me your stories, and for example, Emilia's story was strange but true. Okay, because they took the bicycle, but they didn't take the complete bicycle, so it's something strange. Yeah, And there are some stories that when you read them, you're going to say this is impossible. This didn't happen, but they are real stories. Okay, for one last time, I'm going to please ask you to have your cameras on, so I know you're there, so you participate. If for any reason something's wrong and you're on the way or something, remember to open your microphone quickly so I know you're there. Now, we're going to read 4 stories to begin, and then we're going to watch a story. So the first one happened in Australia. And Ginger, can you help me reading this story? Okay. What happened in this story?
Australia. In Sydney, early in the morning, some swimmers were having a swim in an outdoor swimming pool, which was very close to the sea. The swimmers were very surprised when suddenly the pool assistant started shouting, "Get out of the water quickly!" The swimmer immediately go out. Then they realized that there was a shark at the other end. Fortunately, no one of the swimmers were hurt, and the shark was caught in a net and put back into the sea.
Okay. So what happened? Gonzalo, what happened in this story? What was the strange thing? What happened? What happened? Yeah, somebody, what's this? Somebody besides Ginger that read the story. What was the strange thing in this story?
That is a shark in the pool.
There was a shark in the pool.
That there was a shark in the pool. Now, here I have 2 sentences. These 2 sentences will fill this space. And it's going to tell us what happened. So, which one would you pick to complete the story? The shark had already attacked 3 people, or a large wave had carried the shark into the pool during the night? Which one would you pick to complete this story? It goes here, and it says, fortunately, none of the swimmers were hurt. So which sentence will complete the story?
Number 2.
Number 2, of course, because nobody was hurt, right? So we're going to put number 2 here. A large wave had carried the shark into the pool. So that's what happened, okay? That's how a shark appeared in a pool. What would you do if you're swimming in a pool and there's a shark in the pool? I don't know. Let me hear from Damaris. Damaris, what would you do? Imagine that. You're at the pool, enjoying, and suddenly there's a shark in the pool. What would you do, Damaris?
I will run. I don't know.
Okay, get out of the pool as fast as you can. Yeah. And these people didn't realize it. They just went out because they asked them to go out. But then imagine if somebody didn't obey, you face the shark. Okay, let's continue. I guess it wasn't a big shark, so people will be with the shark in the pool. Next story. Let me see. Nicolas, go ahead, read it. England.
Security guards at Stansted Airport were amazed when they saw a dog getting off a train and walking on its own towards the airport terminal. They caught the dog and took it to the police. Thanks to a microchip in its neck, they discovered that its name was Diesel and that it belonged to a woman called Sarah Chapman, who lived in London, 50 kilometers away. Sarah had gone on a holiday for a few days and had left Diesel with some friends. He had then got on a train and had traveled 50 kilometers to Stansted Airport. Changing trains on the way, Sarah said, I'm sure Diesel went to the airport to look for me.
Okay, so imagine this. The dog was traveling by train, changed train, and finally got into the airport. Paula, which sentence do you think will complete this story in the best way? We have unfortunately the dog had bitten one of her friends, or the dog had run away and had gone to the local railway station. What do you think? Number one or number two? Yes, Paula? One or two? How would you complete this story? Which one matches this story? No idea? Somebody help Paula? Number one or number two?
With number one.
Number one, the dog bitten the friend, and that's why he escaped? Or what happened? Are you sure? Not so sure. Okay, maybe
I'm
number
confused.
two. I'm confused. Okay. So what are we going to do? We're putting a sentence here. You see this space? So in the story, it says that there was yeah, the dog was
Run
caught by
away
a
at the local railway station. The dog had run away and had gone to the local railway station.
yeah, that's the one that we have to complete, okay? So the dog was with some friends, like he escaped, and he went to the airport, 50 kilometers away. Okay, so the owner said that the dog was looking. Another kind of very peculiar story. Let's continue. There are two more. And Ricardo, can you read this one?
Okay, an Italian man who has in a prison for stealing was freed early from the prison of the condition that he promised to live with her parents and their house. But after a week, he arrives at his local police station and says, "Please arrest me again." Guido Benetti, 30, told the police, "My parents spent all their times telling me to do housework. It was like being a child again."
Okay, so how can we complete this sentence? Alexander, which of the two sentences would you pick to complete the story?
He had decided that he couldn't live with his mother and father for another day.
Exactly. Okay, so it was better to be in prison than to be with his parents. Okay, that's what he said. Jimmy, read the last story. This happened in Sweden.
Airport workers in the luggage area at Arlanda Airport in Sweden were surprised to see an old lady sitting on the luggage belt next to her suitcase. She had put her luggage on the belt and then had sat down on the belt herself. A spokesman at Stockholm Arlanda Airport said unfortunately she did not understand when she was given checking instructions. She got
Okay.
on the belt together with her bag. I need to read everything or
Yes,
not?
finish.
Okay. Uh, luckily, it wasn't a long ride, only a few meters.
So imagine that this lady put the bag and put herself in the belt. So how will you complete this story, Corina? The woman had got confused at the check-in desk, or the woman had left her passport at home. How will you
The
complete it?
woman had left her passport at home.
That's why she was in the belt?
I think.
Not really. In this case, she got confused at the check-in desk. So maybe this lady told her to put the bag, and she put the bag, but she also sit on the belt. Okay, so that's she got confused. Okay, and that's what happened. So we have very peculiar stories. A lady that went to the bank, a thief that wants to return to prison. We had a dog that traveled by train to get to the airport, and we have a shark in the pool. Okay, so all these are very strange stories. Now, there is some words, or there are some words that appear here in these stories. So if you need to look at them, it will be good, but I don't think it will be necessary. What we have to do is to match. Okay, we're going to match these verbs with the other phrase. Okay, we're going to match the phrase. So I'll give you a few minutes, seconds to look at the phrases. We have get in or get out of. We have get on, get off, free somebody, realize, put the luggage, go on, have, leave the dog, be, belong to. Okay? And on the other side, we have on the belt, a swim, holiday, in prison, from prison, a train, a woman, the swimming pool, with friends, and that there was a shark in the pool. So, how can we match these sentences? Okay, look at them, and I'm going to, let me assign it to some people so you know what you will think about. Yes. So I will give number 2 is yours, Gonzalo. Number 3, Damaris. Number 4, Marianne. Number 5, Kevin. Number 6, Wendy. Number 7, Elizabeth. Number 8 will be Mayerly. Number 9, Dante. And number 10, Ingrid. Yeah? So for example, like this. Get into or get out of the swimming pool. Yeah? Now, get on or get off what? Free somebody. You complete it. Realize. What can you realize? Put the luggage where? Okay. Go on. Doing what? Okay. Or with whom? Have. Leave the dog like that. Okay. So think about it, and when you're ready, let me know. Let me remind you, number 2 is Gonzalo, number 3, Damaris, number 4, Marianne, 5, Kevin, 6, Wendy, 7, Elizabeth, 8, Ayerly. You're ready. 9, Dante, and 10, Ingrid. Okay, give me a chance.
Teacher, excuse me, my number is 6 or 7?
Your number is, Wendy, number 6. Number 6. Okay,
6.
I have, number 6. So I have Kevin. Okay, Kevin, which was your number?
Number 5 and letter 8. Put the luggage on the belt.
Exactly, letter. Put the luggage on the belt. 5 is 8. Now, Marianne.
Number 4, letter J. Letra J.
Yes, letter J.
Okay, that, bueno, sería realize that there was a shark in the pool.
Yes, very good, Marianne. Now, Damaris.
Number 3, letter E.
Number 3 is letter E. Free somebody from prison. Yes, letter E. Now, Dante.
Number 9,
Repeat, please. Number 9.
be a woman, letter J.
Be a woman. Number 9 is letter D. No. Is that a woman? Okay, think again. Gonzalo, what do you have?
Number 2 is letter F, a train.
Exactly. Get on or get off a train. Letter F. Okay, somebody else is ready? I see 6, 7, 8. Two, three, four, 5 done. So missing Wendy, Elizabeth, Mayerly,
Number 7.
And my
number 6.
6.
Okay, wait a
Go
second.
on.
I cannot hear. Number 6 is
Letter D, impression.
go on in prison. We cannot have on and in together. That's not possible. Again, Wendy. Elizabeth, what did you say? Elizabeth, can you repeat?
And the number 7 will be holiday.
7, holiday. Half holiday? Not really. Okay, let me eliminate the ones that we already used, so it will be easier for you. We have S, we have J.
Number 10.
Okay, Ingrid,
Belong to in prison.
belong to in. We cannot have to and in together. That's not possible. You cannot have the two prepositions together. Mayerly,
number 8.
okay, wait. This is not.
Oh,
There you go. Number 8,
number I.
letter I, yes. Okay. Leave the dog with friends. Letter I. Very good. Let me see, I have somebody in the chat box. Wendy 60. Go on holiday? No. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Go on holiday, that's correct. That is. Okay, so we have less options. Let me see. I is taken. A is already taken. So we have B, a swim. D, in prison. E is already taken also. A woman, that's what we have. So that is
Be in
4.
prison.
Be in prison, yes. In prison, that's the correct one. Letter D, to be in prison. And now we only have 2 options.
Have a swim.
Have a swim, yes. Have a swim. 7 is B. So the last one, I don't know who was the owner of number 10, was Ingrid. This is Ingrid, belong to a woman.
A woman.
Belong to a woman. That would be
Okay.
letter G. Okay, people, there you go. So, just quickly, this is vocabulary, yeah? Get in, get out of, letter H, the swimming pool. Get on or get off a train. You can get on or get off a bus, a plane. Free somebody from prison. Realize that there was a shark in the pool. Put the luggage on the belt. Get on holiday. Have a swim. Leave the dog with friends. Be in prison. Belong to a woman. Okay, so that's what we have. And you know that when we have this little thing here, that means that we have to go to Moodle. So I'm going to freeze my screen. No, I cannot freeze my screen. I'm going to put this capture on your WhatsApp. And we are going to Moodle quickly to do these pictures. Let me just send it to the group. So here we go. Okay, model. Now we are in unit 12A. Okay, so you go to unit 12A, and we're just going to do these two, okay? Complete the stories with the correct sentence and match the verb. So let's work with this reading activity before we enter our main topic today, okay? So go for it, please. Work on these two exercises. Yeah? Any questions? No? Okay, go ahead, do it, yeah? Do the two exercises. Be careful to what you pick. If we open here, read, okay? Not just put quickly, just read. And you have to choose. Here you have to put, look at the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, what you have to do is to drag the number. I don't know. This is too easy. You have the answers right there. Yeah. The answers are there. Please just drag it to the correct story. There's a problem with this exercise. You don't have to do anything. They have the answers. They should have all the numbers here. And you have all the answers. So to do this one, and after that, we go to the drag the letter. Okay, almost everybody is finished. Let's take 1 more minute, okay? Finish, Fernanda. Finish, darling. Although I only have 18 people doing the exercise out of 22. Okay, then 2 more minutes, okay? Okay, okay, ready? Everybody finish? Let me check quickly. Okay, almost. But let's continue. Okay, let's continue. I'm gonna do just one more thing before we
Miss,
go to the break. Yes.
I'm sorry. Can you please give me another opportunity on the
One
1B?
One
1B, please. Yeah, thanks.
Okay, go ahead. Well, I'm going to show you just one more story before we go to the break. This is quite funny story, in my opinion. Yeah. What do I want you to do? I want you to watch the story, but not only watch it. Try to keep in your memory the things that happen in the story. Okay. If you want, take some notes, or if you just trust your memory, we'll have it there. Think about the events in this story. It has no words. Okay, it's just music and things that happen. So let's watch. Wait, first, go ahead. Look at the things that happen.
Mm.
story, okay? Now, I want you to tell me together before we go to the break today, what happened? Okay, let's tell the story together. Who can start? What happened at the beginning? Open your microphone. Buddy.
Means the lady was confused.
That's the end. That's the end of the story, Darwin. Tell me the beginning. What happened at the beginning? There was an old lady that.
She thought the candy was her body, reality, her age.
Yeah, but you're
Her
telling
age made for
but you're telling me the end. Don't tell me that yet. Okay, don't tell me the end. Tell me the beginning. Kevin, what happened at the beginning?
An old woman had some cookie, but
Okay.
gets talking, and then she went to take a seat.
Okay,
But
let's stop there. Let's stop there. So Kevin said there was a woman. It was an old woman. She wanted the cookies. It was difficult to get them. Finally get them, and she sat down on this bench. Then what happened, Paula? She sat down and what happened next?
Miss, my internet is so
So bad.
mm,
Okay.
malísimo. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Somebody can tell me what happened next? Nayeli? After the lady sit down. Okay, Ricardo, go ahead.
The lady sit down between the guy that she see. So he start to open the cookies that he put next to her and start eating.
Okay. And then what happened, Fernanda?
Well, the guy next to her, maybe he think that he stole some cookies, and she think that it's her cookies that she bought in the machine. So she get furious about it.
Uh-huh. And then what happened after that? You can tell me. Nayeli, Hugo?
Well, the guy started to eat the cookies, and the old woman gets angry because she thought that that was her cookies. That were her cookies. Well, when she go to the train, she realized that those cookies were from the guy, and the reality was that the guy was sharing his cookies with the old woman.
Exactly. Yeah, that was the ending that Darwin was telling, right? She got confused. Those cookies weren't hers. So she was actually the one stealing the cookies from the other person. The other one wasn't angry, but she was. And so he was a nice guy, and the lady was not so nice with him. So sometimes we may have, or we may see things in an incorrect way. Okay, we may not see the whole picture of things, and that's what happened, and that's what this story tells us. But what we're going to see today after the break, so remember the story. We're going to the break now, and after the break, we're going to come and learn a little bit about putting the events of the past in order. Okay, that's what we're going to learn today. So let's take 10 minutes now. Okay, we come back at 7:31 and then we just continue with this part. Keep the story in mind. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, let's come back. Everybody, please. So we can continue. Thank you, Paula and Fernanda. Let's see who else is here. I have Darlene. And no more. Let me check again. And Kevin and Alexander and Wendy and Elizabeth. Okay, Ricardo here and Ginger and let me see. Marie, Corina, and Lily. Okay, so we saw the story, right? And here I just put some of the things that happened in the story. I have the old lady got the cookies. The old lady sat down. She started eating the cookies. The young man ate the cookies. And there's Mr. Good. She got in the train. She realized she ate his cookies. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about verb tense that is called the past perfect. And I'm going to join two of these events. All of these things happened in the past, right? But when I want to talk about two events that happened in the past, and I want to be able to put them in order, to say this happened first and then this other thing happened, but both of them are in the past, I'm going to use this verb, okay, the past verb. So let me give you an example. She got in the train. She realized she ate his cookie. Okay? So, what happened first? She got in the train or she ate the cookies?
Ate. No,
Yeah.
she got.
What happened first? She got in the train or she ate the cookies? His
She ate the
cookies.
cookies.
She ate his cookies, right? So, I'm going to make a sentence here. When she got in the train, she realized that she had eaten his cookies. Yeah? So when I read this sentence, I'm saying that this thing that happened in the past, she got in the train, happened, but before that, she ate the cookie. Yeah? So when I said she had eaten the cookies, I'm saying that this is the first action that happened in the past. So it's like the past. Yeah? Let me give you another example. We have the lady got the cookies from the machine and she sat down. What happened first? Yeah, she got the cookies and she sat down. What happened first?
Got the cookies.
She got the cookies. So I can make a sentence like this. After she had gotten the cookies, she sat on the bench. Okay? And again, here in this sentence, I have two things that happened in the past, but which one happened first? This one happened first. She had gotten the cookies. That happened first. She had eaten, sorry for my, that happened first. So I have two things that happened in the past, but when I use this verb tense, the past perfect, I'm saying that this thing that is in past perfect happened first. Okay? Two things happened in the past, but one happened first and then the other. The one that happened first is the one that I'm going to use the past perfect. This is the past. Yeah? Let me give you an example now right here. Yeah, we have event number 1. Someone broke into the house. Event number 2, we arrived home. So I could say that we discovered that someone had broken into the house when we arrived home. Okay? So at this point, we discovered what was the first thing that happened in the past? Someone broke into the house. So I'm going to use had broken. This is to talk. When I'm talking in past, it's all about the thing that happened first in the past. You see, this is the timeline. This is today. This is right now, this moment that I'm speaking. All these things have happened before. I want to talk about the first thing that happened in the past. That one will go in past tense. We discovered that someone had broken into the house. Yeah? Yes, yes. No, no. Let me know. Okay, I'm going to continue explaining, and then you're going to tell me if it's clear, but be truthful. Okay? Now, let me see. Okay, so what do we use the past perfect for to do that? Okay, to talk about the first event. Now, let me explain what is the structure. What is this? And let's go here. How do I make the past perfect? Remember, we talked about the present perfect, and the present perfect was have and the verb in past participle. The past perfect is similar, but I'm not going to use have. I'm going to use had. And had goes for every pronoun. I, you, he, she, it, we, they, all of them had. So the past perfect will be had and the verb in past participle. If I am speaking in negative, had not or hadn't, and the verb in past participle. If I want to make a question, had and the verb in past participle. Yeah, had, subject, and the verb. This is the structure. Had as my auxiliary or my helping verb, and the verb always in past participle. Now, again, when do we use the past perfect? We use the past perfect when we are talking about the past and we want to talk about an earlier past action. Yeah, something that happened before the past action that I'm talking about. Here we have another example. When I woke up, the garden, it's not garden, I'm sorry. When I woke up, the garden was all white. That's when I woke up. Now I am in the afternoon, let's imagine, okay? So when I woke up, the garden was all white. Why? Because before that, it had snowed during the night. So I'm talking about a past, and then like I remember something, I say something that happened before the past I'm talking about. Then I use the past first. Let me try to remember one of your stories. Okay, Alexander, that I can see you now. You said that you just bought a new action figure, yeah? But you showed me the one that your girlfriend had bought you before, yeah? So you bought one now, today, but you showed me the one that you had bought before. So I'm talking about a previous past. Then let me see who else. I think it was, okay, who else talked to me about something? Let me remember. For example, Nicolas said that his friend bought a guitar, right? Had a guitar, and then you want another guitar. So he could say, I stole my cousin's guitar because my friend had bought a guitar and I tried it and I like it. Yeah. So I'm talking about the past and the previous past. Yeah. I don't know, some other stories. Emilia was talking about her bicycle. Okay, 10 years ago, she had a bicycle. And now she has, oh, it's not now. Let me think, how can I put it? Okay, she had the wheel of the bicycle that had been stolen. No, that would be present perfect. I cannot make a story with that one. But the point here is, for example, early in the morning, I sat on my desk, but before that, I had already taken my coffee. Okay, so first thing that I did in the morning, drink coffee. Second thing that I did, sit on my desk. So I can say, I sat on my desk after I had drank my coffee. Yeah. What happened first? I drink coffee. Second thing, I sat on my desk. Yeah. So it's like to put the events in order. We had the different stories before, and I'm just going to quickly show you that, because here we have, he had decided that he couldn't live with his mother and father for another day. That's why he went to the police station and asked them to arrest him again. Because he had decided before he went to the police station that he could not live with his parents anymore. What else? We have this story. The woman had got confused at the check-in desk. So she sat on the belt. What happened first? She was confused. Then she sat on the belt. Another one. We have it here. The dog had run away and had gone to the local railway station. Then the policeman caught him. Yeah? So all of these sentences talk about the things that happen first in the past. Now, are we clear now? Let me stop that. Let me see some faces. Is it clear? Let me see you. Okay, Alexander, tell me.
Yeah, I have a question because now uh, we we talk like we first put the first part of the in past and the other part in past participle, but we can change the order. For example, first start with the past participle and then with the past. If,
Yes.
okay, and how can?
You need to pay attention to the connector. For example,
Okay.
I could say, after I had taken my coffee, I sat on my desk. Or I could say, I sat on my desk after I had taken the coffee. Or I could say, before I sat on my desk, I had already taken my coffee. So you can move the order, but what you have to pay attention is to the connector. Actually, I don't even need to necessarily use the two events in the same sentence. I could just say, I don't know, I'm talking, let me think, like this sentence. We discovered that someone had broken into our house. Okay. I have the two parts usually, yeah. But like I say, I had decided that he is going to be my friend. I can use it in a separate sentence also. Okay, I'm talking about something and then I talk about something that happened before. Usually you're going to have the two parts with a connector. The connectors are usually after, when, because, so. For example, I was playing soccer And then I realized, and I got injured. I realized that I had broken my bone. So I went to the hospital. Yeah, I could use that. Or I called the repairman because uh, my, I don't know, I had lost the key of my house. Yeah, something like that. But you need to pay attention to the connectors. Usual connectors after, because when those are the connectors if you have the two sentences. I have a bunch of exercises and you're going to see many sentences with that. Yeah. But the important thing to remember at this moment is that the part that goes with the past perfect, that's what goes first. That's what happens first. That's the one that we put the past perfect. The first thing that happened in the past. And that's how you're going to identify. If I change in a sentence, I change the part, then I'm changing the order in which things happen. Yeah. And I'm going also to show you that. One little thing here is that the contraction of had is the apostrophe and the D. And we have another word that uses the same contraction. Yeah, that is would. So I have to be careful and pay attention to the context to be able to see if I have. I would, well, actually it's easy because if I have had, after had in the past perfect, I'm going to have a verb in past participle. But after would, I'm going to have a verb with in base form. Yeah. So maybe that will help me identify. So, but the contraction is exactly the same. I didn't know that you'd found a new job. This apostrophe D is for had. If you went by taxi, you'll get there more quickly. This is for would. Right? So that may be confused. So you have to pay attention when you have this apostrophe D. Okay. So I have a video here, but we're going to leave this for later. Let's do some exercises so you can see a little bit more of this. Okay, we have. I couldn't get to my flat because here we have one connector. I lost my key. Okay, so this happened first and then I couldn't get into my flat. Number one, when our friends arrived, this is in simple past. It took the jacket back because Jill didn't come with us because I turned on the TV news. Johnny was nervous because when I got to the supermarket checkout, yeah, so we have the beginning of the sentences. And then we have our sentences in past perfect. She had made other plans. We pronounce she'd. I realized I'd left my wallet at home. I'd lost my keys. I had bought the wrong size. It was the first time he had flown. To see what had happened, we hadn't finished cooking the dinner. Okay, so we're going to match these sentences in a logical way. Okay, in the logical way. So let me ask some people to help that didn't do it before. Ginger, you're going to be number one. Then I have Fernanda number two. Ricardo number three. Alexander number four. Then I have Paula number five. And Corina number six. Okay? Think carefully and join the two sentences. Okay? With what will be like the logical thing to do. Yeah? So when you're ready, let me know. Okay, Alexander, tell me.
Number 4, I turned on the TV news to see what had happened.
Exactly, that will be letter F. Okay, I turned on the TV news to see what had happened. It happened before I turned the TV. Yeah, Fernanda.
Number 2, I took the jacket back because I had bought the wrong size. I think letter D.
Letter D. Yes, very good. Okay, letter D. So first,
Number 5.
I bought the jacket, right? I bought the wrong size. Then I returned it. Number 5.
Johnny was nervous because it was the first time he had flown.
Okay, that would be letter E. Now, Farina.
6. When I got to the supermarket checkout, I realized that I will leave my wallet at home.
Okay, and that is letter B. Okay, so what happened? First, I left my wallet at home. Then I went to the supermarket, and oh, I don't have my wallet. Yeah, Ginger.
When our friends arrived, we hadn't finished cooking the dinner.
Okay, that's letter G. So what happened? First, the friends arrived, and we were still cooking. So we hadn't finished. Is what happened. Yeah, it's negative. Can you see the difference right here? It's like something that it wasn't completed before the other activity. And we have number 3. Who is number 3? I think that would be Gonzalo. No, I didn't ask Gonzalo. Number 3, Ricardo. But I think Ricardo left for a little while. But there you are, Ricardo. So the one that is left, read the sentence.
You didn't come with us because she made other plans.
Exactly. So first she made the plan, then she didn't. Yeah. So all these sentences show you the order of the events, but all the events are things that have already happened. Okay, they're already in the past. This is the use of this. Okay, that's when we use this past tense. Remember that we have another activity. Okay, we're going to do a few activities just to make sure that we are clear with this. Okay? Let me continue. The other one, I just want to explain. I'm not going to, you're going to do it by yourself, some of them. Okay, we do half, and the other half you do it by yourself. Now, again, here we have 2 types of verb tense: the past simple and the past perfect. Which event I'm going to put in past simple? The one that happened first or the one that happened next or second? I have 2 events here, 2 things that happened in the past. Which one will go in past simple? The first thing that happened or the second thing that happened? Are you following
Past
me?
simple is the second thing that happened.
The
And past
second thing that happened. And past perfect, the first thing that happened. So I need to determine that. Now, as Alexander asked before, how do we know? We know because of the connectors. Here we have connectors. Because, we have another because here. Here we don't have it, but we're going to be able to recognize when it's a connector here. We have another because here. We have by the time. We have when. And we have another when. Okay? Here we have some connectors. We have to pay attention to this so we can know what happened first, what happened next. First sentence, this is the example. We have not get, negative, not book, negative. It says, we didn't get a table in the restaurant because we hadn't booked. What I needed to do first, book the table, and then get to the restaurant. So I hadn't booked, first thing that happened, I didn't get a table, second thing that, yeah? First thing that happened, past perfect. second thing that happened, simple past. That's how it works. Let's give it a try with number one. Let me see who will be next here. Darwin, can you do it? You ready? I help. Number one. Jimmy, number two. And Hugo, number three. Okay? Then the rest, each person is going to do it in your platform. So let's give it a try. Number one, Darwin, are you ready?
I didn't listen to him, Miss.
Okay,
No.
we're going to do it together. Help me, okay? You and me, we're going to work together in this. What do we have to do? The first blank will be with the verb recognize in negative. The second blank is with change. It says, I recognize Caroline because she changed a lot. Now, tell me, Darwin, what happened first? First, she changed, or first, I didn't recognize her? What will be? First, she changed, or first, I didn't recognize? What do you think? What happened first? The change or the fact that I couldn't tell it was?
I don't know, Miss.
No idea? Okay, you see a person and you could not recognize that person because that person changed. What happened first in time? The person changed.
Not recognize.
Not recognize.
First, I don't recognize, but I don't recognize that person because that person changed first. If that person hadn't changed, I would be able to recognize. So what happened first in time? First in time, the person changed. Then, when I saw that person, I could not recognize. Can you understand that part? Yeah? So why I don't recognize? Let's imagine, Paula, I see you in a year from now, okay? And you change your hair, I don't know, you have surgery, whatever. And then when I see you, I could not recognize you. What happened first? First you changed, or first I couldn't recognize?
Change.
First you changed, and that's the reason why I could not recognize you. So in this sentence, the thing that happened first is that Caroline changed. And because she changed, later I could not recognize her. So the thing that happened first, change, will go in past perfect. How do we make the past perfect? Had and the verb in past participle. Change is a regular verb, so I'm going to put change. That's what happened first. She had changed a lot. And then I go to recognize. This is the second thing that happened. The second thing that happened goes in past simple. So recognize in simple past, in negative, I'm going to use didn't, and then recognize. So what happened first? She changed. What happened next? I couldn't recognize. So this will be the same. I didn't recognize Caroline because she had changed a lot. Yeah? So I have two things. What happened first? Past perfect. What happened next? Simple past. Is that clearer now? Yes? Yeah? Also? Okay, I cannot see you, Darwin. I can only see your hair. Okay, there I can see you. Okay. So it is like that. Let's keep practicing so you can continue understanding this part.
Miss, I can make the number 3.
Okay, go ahead. You're ready.
Yes, the same question.
You have a question? Okay, let Hugo work on them. And then Jimmy, we're going to do 2 and 3. Let's see with that sentence if we can still if we could understand better. because you have to do the other ones by yourself. Okay, go ahead, Hugo. Number 3.
Yeah.
When I
When I turned it on the radio, the news had already finished.
Okay, yes. We had already finished. So, what happened first? The news finished. What happened next? I turned on the radio. So the thing that happened first, that is that they finished, that one I put in past perfect. And the thing that happened next, that is that I turned on the radio, that part is the one that I'm going to put in simple past. Yeah? Jimmy.
My friend phoned to tell me that I left my wallet in his car.
Exactly. That I had left. So, what happened first? I left the wallet in his car. He saw the wallet and then he phoned me. Okay, he called. The thing that happened first, I put it in past perfect. The thing that happened next, in simple past. Wendy, what was your question?
It's about the number 2 that you make.
Yeah, is it clear now?
Yeah. No.
Not clear. Okay,
This
what's
one-
the
this
problem?
one, no.
Tell me what's the problem. It's not clear how these tense work.
Okay, well, I was confused in the exercise number 2, but I am not confused now.
Okay, so it's clear now. Okay, good. Anybody else has questions? Is it clear now?
She didn't land.
You wanna do the other one? Okay, go ahead. Let's do
Number 4. Number 4, she didn't lend me the DVD because she hadn't watched it yet.
Yes, very good, Wendy. Exactly like that. Okay. So she didn't lend me the DVD because she hadn't watched it yet. Yeah. Now it doesn't mean that always this side will be in simple past and this side in past perfect. You have to read the sentence and make sure what happens first. Okay. It happened like this at this moment, but not necessarily. Yeah. So, everybody, let's go to Moodle, and I want you to do by yourself at least the last 3. We're going to do other exercises out of Moodle, but now let's go to Moodle and let's work with this. Okay, let me clear this. Again, we go to 12A. And now we're going to work with the grammar part. And here you have the 2 exercises of that. Okay, let's do these 2 because then we're going to do an activity on another page. Okay, another. So work on these 2. Let's take maybe 10 minutes to do the 2 exercises. Okay, grammar bank 1A that you have to match the have. Okay, just match one part of the sentence with the other. Jimmy, you have a question or your hand stayed raised?
I have a question.
Okay,
Until what day we have to complete the 50% of the Alticia activities?
until the day of the test, of the written test, that will be the 11th. Next
Okay.
Thursday.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. So work on this, you finish that, and then you work on the other one that we have right here. Remember to use the apostrophe correctly, please. Okay? Let me just check quickly if you need to use contraction. Okay, give me a second. Don't do that yet. And I will tell you if you need to use the contraction. Let me check the setting of the question. Okay, no contraction. Put the complete word. Okay, had. Don't put apostrophe D. Don't use contraction. Put the complete word and remember to use the correct apostrophe in the negative. Okay, so go for it. 10 minutes, please. 10 minutes. The two exercises. While you're working on this, I'm going to make a report on Auticia so I can inform you how you're doing with your percentages, okay?
Miss, exercise grammar,
Yes, the two exercises of that.
1B and 1A.
The people, well, I'm not going to be cameras, but you know you have to turn them on.
Is in the case of the exercise 5, and it could be first had and second the ed form.
Okay, let me check. Give me a second.
For me, have sense.
It has sense. Okay, we'll see. Exercise, the second one, right?
See, yes,
1B.
the 5. The bar had closed by the time we arrived.
Exactly. Mhm.
Okay, well,
Miss, in the exercise 1A, I put the numbers and not the letter. So can I have
Okay,
another?
yes, Amelia, I will do that.
Thank you.
Okay, it's done.
And Miss, I can have a second opportunity in the exercise 1B
1B,
of grammar.
or 2B,
Yeah, it should be.
or one. Well, I don't know, but I understand. Don't worry. 1B is 1B. You're right.
Miss, I have a question.
Yes, tell me anything.
Yes, I did the exercise 1B and I don't know why I had a mistake.
Okay, let me see. Not apostrophe mistake.
I don't think so.
Okay, let me check. I'm looking at it right now. It's one letter. You just skip a letter, the letter G. Okay, but don't worry, I'm going to correct your grade.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, it's just a typing mistake. Okay, but I'm going to correct it. You don't need to do it. Okay, now it's correct. Okay, then let me check the start one. You didn't need to erase it? Okay, there you go. Now, let me see. I have some people with lower grade, but maybe, yeah, it's apostrophe. Okay, let us take 4 minutes. You have to be finished. Then we continue. I
Please,
have an activity. Yes.
please, other opportunity.
Okay, okay.
Grammar 1B.
1B. Okay, if you still have questions about these, let me know. Okay, if you still have any questions, don't stay with your questions. Emilia, you had
I have,
your hand?
yes. In the 1B5,
Okay, let me check. 1B5.
it's the bar closed by the time we arrived.
No,
or
the
we
opposite.
had
The bar had closed by the time we arrived.
we arrived. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, look.
Teacher, please another
Yes.
opportunity for this exercise.
This one, that's Elizabeth, right?
Yes.
Okay. There you go, Elizabeth.
Miss,
2 minutes.
a
hurry up.
question.
Yes.
In the case of 7, we put first had stop because it's the action that is first.
Number 7, it says, luckily it had stopped snowing when we left work. Yes. Because if not, it wouldn't be luckily. Okay. So luckily, no more snow when we left work. Yes.
Miss, sorry, can you repeat the 7?
Number 7. In this case, luckily it had stopped snowing when we left work. Okay?
Okay.
First, the snow stopped, then we left work. Okay? That's why it's a lucky thing.
I'm sorry. Can we have another opportunity in exercise 1B? I have too many mistakes.
Okay, but the mistakes are I think being correct. I'll just give you this. See how much is. Okay, my yearly. Hurry up, I don't want to take more time, so let's do this quickly.
Miss,
Yes.
can I have
Also, you
another
need
opportunity in 1v2?
1B, okay.
Miss, me
You too, Dante. At least when you repeat, you learn. Let me, okay, I have also, now I forgot who I had in the chat. Mayeri. Okay, go ahead. Remember, if you're not clear, let me know. I can explain again if necessary. I already have the report of Alticia. Let me just get it ready. Yeah, we finished.
No.
Not yet. Okay, while you're on that, you're doing that, let me mention the people that are finished with Artesia. I'm not going to mention the one that has 0, but I only have 25 in my report. That means there are 2 more people that are not, you don't even appear in the report. People that are finished: Elizabeth, Fernanda, Nicolás, Damaris, Ricardo, Ingrid, Ginger, Wendy, and Melina. Okay? If you heard your name, that means that you're finished with Alticia. You already have those 2 points in your pocket. Now,
I feel
what? You're
I feel
happy?
scared
You're scared. Why?
because you say
I
my name,
mentioned your name.
so
What I said that is the people that are done with Alticia. Why you get scared? You should be happy, not scared. Now, then I have people with 0%, and it's for next week. Today, whatever extra time we have, go to Alticia. Okay, go to this. Emilia, tell me.
Miss, I have 8%, but
have 8.
I don't know if it's because I don't match the lista de actividad hecha o eso no tiene nada que ver.
You're talking to me about Alticia?
Yes.
I don't have the view. You know, last time I had you here in my report. Now I don't have you again. I don't know what's happening. But let me check in the platform per se.
Okay.
Okay, give me a second. Because sometimes it happens. Some people don't appear in the report and I have to look for you manually. Okay, Emilia, let me find you. Here I have you. here. And if I check your progress, I have like, you don't have anything. Put the
Yes.
check that you're saying, put the check. I don't know if you have to check the activity finish, they have to appear to you the check.
Okay. Okay, but
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, because when I enter your user, I cannot see anything.
Mr. Question, in the case of the module, we
Mhm.
need to be complete all the activities or only the activities that we had in class?
The ones that are open are the ones that we have done together. Sometimes we have done them together in Zoom, and maybe I didn't tell you go complete it in Moodle. Most of the time I do that and I give you time. So everything that is open is to be done. Everything. If you
Okay.
find an activity that we didn't even mention in class, tell me so I can close it. Maybe I didn't pay attention to that. Yeah. But all the activities that are open, the ones that you can see, you should have them done. Okay. Yesterday I started checking, like again, to grade manually things I got until unit 8C, I think. Today I'm going to continue checking the things that I have to grade manually. Yeah. And also your work. Let me show you that until the other people finish. I haven't graded your activities, but I'm going to tell you which ones are going to be part of my points. Okay. We have 1 Flipgrid video, 2 Flipgrid videos, 3 Flipgrid videos. Then we have pair work activity of giving advice, the group work activity of confusing verbs, the thing that you send me through the chat of the last scene of one story. Here we have talked about imaginary situations. This is another group work. Something that we did in Jamboard about the biography of a person that you knew. That you have to pick. Some of you pick current or fictional people, or I'm sorry, famous people. And the phrasal verb questionnaire that we did last class. And today we're going to do one more activity here. That is a Padlet activity. Okay. All of these are the things that I grade. Now, what happens if you're absent? If you're absent and you didn't even send me a message telling me, Miss, I'm absent, you have a 0. If you were in class but you didn't do the activity, it is still a 0. You cannot recover this grade. If the Flipgrid videos are closed, you cannot upload them again. Because for me, all of these is your class participation. So hopefully tomorrow I will finish grading everything and I'm going to send you in WhatsApp, like your 2 points that belong to me. If you have any complaint, you just let me know. But remember, if you were not in class, you didn't do it, I cannot, the only moment when I will tell you, okay, you can do this activity that you were absent is because you send me a message and tell me, Miss, I'm going to be absent because of this and that. Then I will give you the chance to make up with that activity, okay, and do it. If not, just, I won't, okay, I won't take it. And if you were in class and you didn't do anything, that's a 0, okay, because this is your participation in class. This is how it is reflected. Yeah. So that's what I wanted to say right there. And now let's continue. Okay. And we're going to do one activity here. And then this is our class activity today. Yeah. Are we ready? People ready? Yes. Finish with your activity. Okay, this is easy. I want you to just turn on your microphone if you want to participate. For example, I have these 2 parts of a sentence, 2 situations, and I want you to put them together to tell me which happened first and which happened next. Okay, just to make one sentence with these 2 parts. So if you can do it, Just open your microphone and tell me. I give you an example. I drank coffee, I went to work. So I made a sentence. I had drank my coffee before I went to work. Number one, I spoke with my boss. I got a promotion. Who wants to make that sentence? Put these two parts together and make one in past perfect so you can tell me. Okay, Emilia, go ahead.
I had spoken with my boss, so I got a promotion.
Okay, very good. So I had spoken with my boss, so I got a promotion. Yeah, very good, Emilia. The next one. He broke the TV. He called the repairman. Who can make a sentence right? Alexander.
He had broken the TV before he called the repairman.
Okay, maybe a better, it's okay, but maybe a better connector could be so or thing, yeah, because he didn't break the TV on purpose, yeah, so that would be like the consequence. We can use so or thing. Number three, she made dinner, her parents arrived. You can make it in two ways. You decide which one is the first thing that happens in this sentence. Somebody wants to give it a try?
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
And she had made the dinner before her parents arrived.
Okay. Yes, very good. Okay. I can also make the opposite way. Her parents had arrived before she made dinner. That could be. Number four, she broke her leg. She went to the hospital. Here, there's only one way to do it, to make a logical connection. She broke her leg. She went to the hospital. Who wants to do it? Okay, go ahead. Give it a try. Okay, Alexander, go ahead.
She had broken her leg, so she went to the hospital.
Exactly. Yes, very good. The last one. They passed the exam. They got their new license. How would you make this sentence? Okay, but this time, no more Alexander because he already made two. Somebody else that wants to participate. They passed the exam. They got their new license.
It could be they had passed the exam, so they got their new license.
Yes, very good, Fernanda. That's okay. That's okay. So, what are we going to do? I want you to make some sentences, okay? Talking about things that you did today. Think about all the things that you did during this day, and I want you to make at least 3 sentences about the things that you did today using the past perfect. Yeah, like putting things in order. And where are we going to do it? We're going to do it in this Padlet. I'm going to give you the link. I guess maybe you have used this before in your classes. The only thing that you have to do is to click here, okay, where you have this plus, you click and you write. And it's going to be posted right there in the Padlet. Yeah? Only thing you do, you click here and you write. So let me send you the link and I want to see posts from everybody. At least, yeah, 3 sentences. That's it. Okay, 3 sentences about what you did today. So let me share the link with you. And leave that here. Okay, there you go. So think about things you did today. I made an example right here, just one sentence. I had arrived at my work when I saw the message. Okay, one sentence. Make 3 about things you did today. If you don't remember things you did today, you can make up things that you did today. Yeah, but give me 3 sentences. Today we are 19, so I should have 19 posts plus mine, 20. Okay, now I see people writing. That's remember, you just click on the plus right here, and then you can write and leave your post.
Miss, how many sentences?
Three, only three.
Thank you.
Is everybody clear on the activity? Yes, if you have questions, please let me know. Or if you need help with your sentences. Okay, Jimmy, but you have to, okay, I have woke up at 7 a.m. before the alarm clock went off, for example, okay? Make a compound sentence so we can know that is one activity that happened after the other. Okay, so try to do the sentences like that. Okay, Nicolas says, I had learned a new song when I heard it on my phone. But what happened first, Nicolas? First you learned the song and then you heard it? Because that's what your sentence says.
So I have to put it first, like
No,
the other
it-
way around.
No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the order of the sentence. But the one that you put in past perfect is the one that happens first. So if I read your sentence and it says I had learned a new song when I heard it on my phone, it tells me that first you learned the song and then you heard it on your phone. But I guess that maybe it was the opposite. First you heard it on your phone and then you learned the song in the guitar.
Yes.
Yeah, so in this case, you say, I learned a new song that I had heard on my phone. So in that case, first I hear it and then I learn.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah? Okay.
I don't know how to write in this link.
Okay, the only thing that you have to do, Wendy, is click on this plus. You see this plus here in the corner? The plus, el más, right here. Yeah, so you click there and immediately something opens where you have to write. And then you can write. It's very simple. Just click on the plus and you have a space to write. Okay, let me read Fernando. Yeah, you got it, Wendy? Let me know. By the time I woke up, my mom had already cooked my breakfast. Yes, right. Before my friends arrived at my home, I had cleaned my entire room. My mom had watered the plants. See, before she went. Yes, very good, Fernando.
Teacher, I can.
You can. Okay, if you can't, send them to me through WhatsApp. Okay, send it to my WhatsApp so I can have your activity. Okay, let me see. Kevin, I had worked in Alcicia when I checked the blood. I have visited the doctor when I felt sick. Okay, but in this case, the other way around, okay, because first you feel sick, then you visit the doctor. So you can put, I visit the doctor after I had felt sick. Because first you feel sick, then you visit the doctor. Yeah. Remember that the one that is in past perfect is the one that happens first. Okay, so you can correct that. Let me see. When I have Ricardo, I had a drive at the university when I saw my best friend in the street. Very good. The phone had rang. Wrong. I know. Check the verb. I think it's with you maybe. Have ring, rang, wrong, wrong, you. Check that one. When I woke up, I sent a message when I had gone to my job, Ricardo. Had gone. Right? Check that. I'm going to approve all the comments, but I'm going to start checking. You can still improve. Okay, now you got it. I have woke up at 10 before the alarm rang. The alarm rang. The second one will go in simple past. Or you're posting too fast. Let me just. Remember, always the one that is in past perfect is the one that happened first. It doesn't matter the order in the sentence. It doesn't matter if I put it first this and then the other one, but the action that happens first, that's the one that goes in fast. Okay. You're being too fast for me to read. I have somebody anonymous. So whoever is anonymous, put your name because then I won't be able to grade it. Okay. If you have anonymous, change it and put your name. It says by the time I woke up, my husband has already left work. Ah, that's Corina. Okay. Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10, 11, and I need 19. So there's 2 people that should post. Okay.
Sorry, I put en el que decía anónimo puse Corina, pero no me equivoqué. El mío sí tiene nombre.
Yes, yes, exactly. So who is anonymous? Okay, I have Alexander, Julian, okay, now all of them have names. Or maybe it's me that I didn't see. It was Ingrid. It was Ingrid. Now it's too hard. Okay. So please, everybody put it. This is a graded activity. Let me see. That was I had finished my homework when my friend called me. Very good. When I got to the party, everyone had already left. By the time we reached the cinema, we have already started. But remember, these sentences should be about you, not something that is from other place. It has to be about you. Ready? So we see some people. Okay, we have like, I have one last video to reinforce this. And it's the last thing that we're going to do, but I'm still missing people. That is fine. I think we will leave it for Monday. Now, for people that are finished, in this unit, there's only, I think, one more activity that is a listening activity. Okay, this one. So that one, I will leave it for you just to complete it by yourself. So if you're finished, do this activity now so it won't be like homework. Yeah. So you can go to Articia to Moodle and do the last activity. It's a story that you have to listen to, and you just have to put the events in order. Okay, there are 5 events. Listen to the story and put them in order. That's your last activity. People that are still working in Padlet, finish first your Padlet work, and then you can do this later. Yeah, it's going to be open. The people that are already finished, work on this one, so you don't have any homework. Okay, so now with that we finish today. We only have 10 minutes, so let's finish this activity. And still have the same people in Padlet. You need to finish. Everybody needs to post. Okay, now I have it. Yeah, so that means Hugo, Ingrid, Alexander, Emilia, Corina, Fernanda, Nayeli, and now you finish. Kevin, Ricardo, Darwin, Damaris, Jimmy, and Nicolas. You can go to Moodle, finish the last activity that is just to listen and put in order. And with that, we say goodbye.
Can you repeat the question,
Yeah.
please? We do the last activity?
The last activity of Unit 12A is to listen and put the events in order, okay, in the order that they have. Last activity that we're listening.
It's okay.
Yeah, only that. We have 10 minutes to finish that, and that will be it for today. Isabel, Wendy, Ginger, Gonzalo, already finished it. Now I think we're complete. For people that post your sentences, go to Moodle and work on the last activity, where it's listen.
Miss,
Yes.
I already finished the listening activity,
Okay,
so
then you
goodbye.
make goodbye.
Miss, I make some
Mistake.
mistakes in the activity.
I'll give you the chance.
Teacher question, the only activity listened is not.
The listening activity will be our last activity today. Okay, Ricardo, you can try again.
Bye, Miss. Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Have a great weekend. Yeah. Enjoy your weekend. I almost forgot that today was Friday.
Miss, I finished.
Go, Gonzalo. You finished both the listening and the Padlet?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Miss, I finish.
Okay, if you're finished, you may go, but you have to finish both.
Have a good weekend.
You too. Enjoy your week.
I'm finished, Miss.
Okay, bye-bye. Have a great weekend.
See you Monday.
See you on Monday. Please don't miss the last classes. We're going to be reviewing. Okay?
See you, Miss.
See
Have a
you.
nice weekend.
You too. Bye-bye. Okay, we still have time to finish your work.
Disculpe, una pregunta. Aún
Okay,
podemos subir
sorry.
el video a Flipgrid, ¿verdad?
You can still upload the last video. I think the ones before are closed, but the last one is still open until next week.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Miss, please, our opportunity,
Okay, then.
please.
Bye.
Yeah. Okay, then.
Bye, teacher. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss. Goodbye.
Good night, bye-bye. Enjoy your weekend.
Okay, the weekend.